What's going on, guys? XCalibur here, and I'm back. We're back. Feels like forever. Anvil, REFORGED, and build series. We're gonna be building something. I realized I was doing something wrong with the new method, coffee method. I was grinding too fine, and for one, it was taking forever. Like the water thing was taking forever. For two, it wasn't coming out very good. It wasn't optimum. So I didn't do a coarse grind, but I just kind of did a in the middle there between like an espresso grind and a coarse grind, and tastes much better. So success, rousing success, and I did it under the 10-minute pre-stream time. So big hype. But yeah, guys, I want to we got the bayonet out. You see it here. We got it out. It's on the workshop. Thank you everybody for checking it out. For all the likes and whatnot. I hope it works for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm using my wife's coffee cup because I was too lazy to wash mine, but there's no fucking handle. Like, it's fucking hot. Like, how do you hold this thing when you want to drink it and it's hot? Like, I don't understand. Like, what am I supposed to do here? This is ridiculous. Jesus. I mean, she puts a bunch of creamer in it, so probably not hot for her, but... yeah, so we got the bayonet out. Like I said, I'm happy. I still have to put out the high G auger. I still have to put out the, Hellraiser. I still have to put out the flechette. I still have to put out the, what's the SV I made? What's that SV called that I made? The I don't remember what it's called, but that's got to go out as well. So, but instead of doing all of that, I'm just gonna build something new. I mean, I'm still honestly in the works of putting those other things. Is it the Tonto? No. What the hell is that thing? What did we name it? We named it something interesting. Something blade. Let me just type blade in here. Wow, I got a lot of blades. Is it? I know. That's the other one. Oh, it's the recurve blade. Yeah, so the recurve blade, the one I did for the challenge a couple months ago. Yeah, it is supposed to have. You're right. You're right. Poor use of but whatever. So yeah, I want to build. I've been season 3. I have not built a proper combat CV. Well, I mean end-game combat CV. So that's what I want to do today. Let's get it, guys. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Completely forgot I was building these things. I don't like any of them. No. We're gonna start over. I need. I don't know. I'm gonna get away from this flechette design. I like it for the flechette. I don't think I want to build something bigger than that. I mean, this is. I don't know. I will use this for something else. The sides here, but the top down thing. I don't like it. I don't like the look of it. Doesn't do anything for me. It's to me it's optimum for combat. Like it's the max amount of line of sight, so it's great for that. But if I'm not digging the way it looks, it's a non-starter for me. So maybe I can incorporate that something. We'll leave it on the back burner for now. So I was thinking, literally 10 minutes ago, what if I rebuilt the saber? Not the way it is, like I don't like the way it is, but what if we like built off of it Because I built this a long ass time ago. But there's parts of it I really genuinely do like. Not that big. Oh no, I hate it. Never mind. Oh really? You do a lot with fewer eating turrets? Right on. I want this, but I don't want it to be so flat. You know, I want to do like I want it to have some angle to it. I want it to have some body to it. Yeah, we're gonna start over, but we'll take some aspects of that. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna mess around, see what happens. And then we got the gardener in the background driving me freaking nuts. Seems to only want to garden when I stream. It's really annoying. I don't own the house, so there's nothing to do with that. But freaking annoying, man. But yeah, we've been out of Empyrion for since last week here, so. Seriously? Seriously, YouTube? Oh, alright, report. Sorry guys. Report. I want to build like a. I don't want to do this. I want to build a combat ship. But I also don't want it to just be like a long straight thing. I'll do something else. I'll do something else. I'll do something interesting. I want to be interesting, guys. My mouse, man. Me and my mouse. I swear to God. I do want to do a vertical build, but not for combat. Or maybe for combat, but I just don't. I don't see it yet. Maybe I'll see it at one point, but I don't see it yet. I've been thinking about it a lot. There's ideas, but I don't know. I think of that more as a as like a bigger bayonet kind of thing. I was gonna do that, you know. But definitely very, very interested in building a very big vertical thing. So that is still something I really, truly want to do. Just gonna, you know, honestly, like, and you know, like we all know, like you got to be in the mood to not just to build, but to build a specific function. You got to be in the mood for that. A lot of people are driven by necessity, right? So you're playing in the game and you have to fill a certain void. You know, and you do that by, you know, that motivates you to build, right? Not, you know, that's not necessarily the case for me right now. You know, as far as needing something, you know, I have the bayonet, so that need is filled. Now, having something bigger than the bayonet that kind of combines the Solaris and the bayonet is interesting, but it's not driving, you know, it's not driven by necessity, I guess. I can't even fill a cargo box of, you know, I can't fill more than one box bag at the present moment, right? So it's, you know, less of a thing, I guess. I think it would work very good. I think it'd be a very easy thing to build for line of sight. I mean, you'd have them all on the sides, obviously. You'd have them, you know, to me, I would kind of flay them, you know, like if this was the front, I'd kind of flay them out a little bit so that, you know, you'd have that nice angled tier, you know, and you can literally line them up and you can have an obscene amount of turrets on it if you wanted to. I can totally see that as being, you know, a pretty easy thing to do. You'd probably get away with more than you would not doing vertical. Yeah, so that's fine, but it's just more like the look of it that I think would be something else to yeah, art-wise, I don't know. Think on it. It would. See, and that's the thing, Garmin. That's yeah, that's actually what held me up, was the decoy aspect of it. I mean, the only way I looked at, you know, because to me, like, it's appealing to have, you know, I gotta get an app where I can just draw. Is there an app that you can just draw that's not like Paint? I mean, I guess Paint's a thing, but I need like a sketch thingy that I could just like scribble on, you know, as we're streaming. That would be amazing. Microsoft Whiteboard. Okay, let me look. I have a Surface too, but I lost that pen. Pen's like $100. I lost it. So mad. Okay, hold on. Microsoft Whiteboard. Does that come with Windows? Not in settings, stupid. You gotta download it? Oh, it's on the App Store? Okay, hold on, guys. App Store. Who the hell would buy a game on Microsoft App Store? People do that? Is that a thing? No, this will be awesome. Like, then I could just like scribble shit as we're streaming, and because sometimes I want to explain, I use my hands and it probably makes no sense. Plus, I think I'm mirrored, so whatever I do, it's the opposite probably. So it's just super hard to explain. Shut up, Windows. That's the worst sound ever in life. Worst thing ever. No, I want to sign into anything. Damn it! Urgh! Sign in. I have a Hotmail account. I don't want a damn Hotmail account. Oh. Alright, let's add this, Windows. God. Oh. Um. Hey, Berg, what's up? Yeah, that'd be nice. All right. Is it not grabbing the? What is it showing right now? I not showing.
Having fun.
Yeah, I figured it out. All right. Damn it! I don't know how to erase this.
Uninstall and reinstall. That'll erase it.
Hey, Darkheart. Combat CB. So, anyway, what I was talking about with the vertical thing was like, you know, appealing wise, it makes sense to have, you know, something like this, and then like something like that or whatever, right? And the front of it be, you know, this way, right? Like that, you know, and then you could do some whatever, I don't know, like, you know, that's what I was looking at, right? But this is a problem when you're dealing with decoys, because if it was flipped around the other way, the decoys could be like here and here. But I don't like the look of that, it going forward. Like, it looks weird. It looks like I don't know how people hold horseshoes when they throw them. It looks weird. I don't know. I don't like it. So I guess that's what held me back from wanting to do like a combat CB that way, right? There's no easy way to like erase. Like, I find that weird. Oh, my daughter and her drawings. I guess this takes it from the account altogether.
Hopefully you don't have anything weird. That would be kind of embarrassing.
Fruit. Cool. Good job. Pretty good, actually.
Better than my drawings in real life and on computer. So
yeah, reverse crescent just looks weird though to me. It looks weird moving forward. Like that's what stopped me. Yeah, flying banana, exactly. It's just alright.
you could call it the war banana. See? That's kind of scary.
Now that motivates me to want to build something that takes weeks. Totally do that.
Awesome.
Alright, so I want curve on this thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is rough. How's your critter thing coming?
Oh, it's coming good. I'm textured about a quarter of the front and moved some stuff around, and I'm messing with the interior. So yeah, it's coming along pretty good.
Alright, good.
And it's got a lot of turrets on it, so that's the most important part.
Okay. Hey, Pretorius, what's up, man?
Welcome to XBC.
Hey, look, Obsidian popping in. What's up, man? 28-month resub, big guy. Sir? Been up to, man? Pop in the voice, man. We haven't heard your voice in freaking forever, man. Say what's up, dude. If you can. I mean, if you can. Oh, that's true. That's true. We do hear it when we hear this. I don't hear the sound clips anymore. I press the button and I just don't even. I've heard them so many times. I don't even hear them anymore.
Just fades in with the rest of it.
What box? It's like, yeah.
I cannot believe you turned me into a soundbite, dude.
Yeah. No, it's the most popular one by far.
Even more popular than certified.
Well, that's not one yet, because every time I've heard you say it in a stream somebody else is talking to, I can't get like I need you to like. It's gonna be really uncomfortable, but I'm gonna need to record that at some point.
That's gonna be really uncomfortable. I'm glad you prepared me for it. You're gonna cry about it later, but it'll be fine.
What's up, Moby? What are you doing, man? What are you playing?
Oh, I've been like doing the whole like New World thing lately, dude.
Oh. So Neil just told me about that. He said it's laggy as shit and people are just scamming and all kinds of crap. Is that kind of what's going on?
No.
All right. So what's going on? It's awesome.
It's definitely okay. So like for the price point in a game that just released like a month ago, it's definitely a good game.
Okay.
You know, it's like $40 for like the deluxe version.
Okay.
It's definitely working out some kinks. But as far as like a game goes, it's kind of like a hybrid of all the OG MMORPGs. It's kind of like a it's got good aspects from WoW. It's got a good aspects from Elder Scrolls Online. It's got good aspects from Guild Wars. Like, it's actually a really, really cool game.
Alright.
And I'm just kind of hoping that they do not screw it up.
So, okay, so saying that, right, we have very different tastes when it comes to those things. Like, is it a question mark chaser, or?
It's an MMORPG, and you would hate it.
Oh, okay. But there's certain MMORPGs, like, I don't hate, so... But there's, is it like a WoW clone? Is it like you're just chasing question marks all day?
I mean, you do quests, you do grinding. Like it's.
I'm fine with grinding. I chop trees all day in fucking survival games. Like grinding's not an issue for me.
There you go. You can chop trees in this game.
I didn't say I like
Wow.
chopping trees. I'm just saying. I'm saying if it's a means to an end, I'll get it done. But I mean, you know, I'm not like dying to go farm or anything. But yeah, okay. I
So
mean,
it's definitely there's a lot of quests in the game, but it is definitely a crafting centric kind of game. Like if you're not into like crafting and farming up resources for hours at a time, like all of us survival players are,
well, I'm
it
built for
is
that.
gonna be
Yeah.
it is not gonna be the game for you. But like for example, like the crafting system, I got myself armor smithing, and it's really really cool because I can guarantee one stat out of three, but I can't guarantee like all three stats. So you have like your character stats, and then you have like secondary effects. I can guarantee one of those, but I can't guarantee all of them. So it's kind of like a gamble each time you make something.
Okay. You talking about enchanting weapons and stuff?
I'm talking about like actually building the weapons and building the armor and building all of the stuff in the game.
I mean, like, okay, so like, what's the day-to-day thing? Is it like go retrieve 10 pelts from the magic forest and bring them back to me kind of way, or?
No, there's no magic forest.
Alright.
You're so silly.
Alright, I got you.
So like I just hit max like this week.
Oh, big eye.
So I just hit max level. But it's probably going to take you a couple of weeks to level up to max level. So that's kind of like your big thing. Then it's basically a resource grind slash gear score grind. The way that they have it set up is you get watermarked as you like get drops and stuff like that. So, for example, if I have something with X gear score drop for me at level 60, I will get something with a better gear score next time because I'm already watermarked at that tier. I won't get below that gear score.
Right.
So it's a little bit of a gear grind. There's a lot of PvP stuff too. Like they seem to be definitely catering to more of the PvP kind of crowd. So like your company or your guild, whatever you want to call it, can actually own towns. And you can go to war. You can go to war with other companies to own those towns.
Okay. Alright. I mean, do my eyes look glossed over in the stream, or is that just in my head?
Hey, you asked. You asked me to come in here.
I don't know, dude. It just, I don't know. Yeah, I hear you.
Like I said, I think you would hate it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
If I personally thought you would enjoy this game, I would have probably already bought it for you.
Oh, it's not a free to play? I thought it was like a free to play thing.
No, it's not a free to. Well, it's free to play, but buy. So like you have to buy the game, but after that, it's free.
Oh, so it's like Guild Wars in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to Icarus. I'm looking forward to Star Citizen update. I'm looking forward to 7 Days to Die Alpha 20. Those are kind of the things I'm waiting on right now.
Yeah, Star Citizen's getting an update?
Yeah, the server threading thingy. All kinds of shit going on. Lots of yeah, no, it's gonna be amazing.
So we're like what, like 10 years away from release?
Oh, who cares? I mean, if there's like server threading and like I don't have to worry about 30Ks and there's procedural or not procedural, but persistent universe and stuff, like I'm good, man. I can enjoy myself playing that, you know. Yeah, that's fine for me. It's the you know, getting cargo going halfway across the galaxy for 3 hours only to get kicked out of the server and lose everything. That's what I don't want. So if I can avoid that, then I'm game, dude. Let's do it.
So you just want the game to work.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're so picky. Jeez.
Yeah, I just want the game to work. It's true.
So what are you building right now, dude? Like, what is this thing?
I have no earthly idea. I'm building like a combat CV, and I just want it to look different, but I think I started off poorly. I haven't built in a while. Guys, hopefully we don't lose. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm hoping they prevent. Because I think it's a great game. I think it looks great. I think it's a fun game to stream. Just like a casual thing, you know, like, there's not, you're just playing the game. The game's beautiful, it looks great, you know, you go do things, it's fun to just kind of hang out and play the game. I don't have to worry about, building my own experience around something that's not complete. Like, it's the game works more or less, it has, I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, there's stuff to do in the game, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like, it's not, I don't have to go looking for stuff to do. Like, it's there, I just do.
Yeah, it's a chill game that you don't have to think too hard on.
Yeah. See about that. Yeah, other than that, 7 days will be a thing, and we were talking about space engineers too, so that.
You're gonna try Space Engineers again?
Yeah, it's like a low key thing. I don't know. See how it goes.
I mean, Space Engineers is definitely a good game for shenanigans.
Right.
Like, I do remember the clip where somebody in chat told you to press the X button and then your rover went down the hill, catching on fire multiple times.
Yeah, no, that was dumpster juice. Press X for fun.
press X for fun, and then was that snipped? I feel like that was snipped.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's still the most popular clip I've ever had like that. Yeah, that was hilarious.
They had a lot of graphics updates recently, like a lot of new like pieces to play with, and like different shapes and like actual like different styles of doing stuff when it comes to the internal pieces.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not. It's kind of interesting to contrast between Empyrion and Space Engineers, like the way development happened, right? Like they split ways, and Empyrion came over here and did all the things they wanted to do content-wise that Space Engineers didn't want to do at the time. But they didn't know what they were doing when it came to the coding, and I mean, I think that's unanimous. Everybody understands that, but whatever. But I mean, we have a really good complete game, and it has a bunch of bugs. But you look at Space Engineers, and they were more driven by I guess the fluid simulation of space and stuff like that, but it was the performance, the graphics, it was a lot of that kind of stuff. But now they've slowly, so it's almost like two games started on two opposite ends of the spectrum function wise, and like we're seeing kind of how that works over years. And to me, Space Engineers continues to look more and more polished whilst having like a good foundation, whereas Empyrion is huge in its capabilities as a game and enjoyment and stuff, but it's extremely muddled and blurry, and it just somewhat gains a little bit of focus at a time, but not, you know what I mean, not much. Like there's no, I don't know, if I was to say what game's gonna have a complete picture in the next 5 years, I would more put my money on Space Engineers, sadly.
I think that the one thing that Space Engineers is missing is if we could take like the interactive planets from Empyrion and then throw them into Space Engineers, you know, where you have POIs that you can go through, you have different weapon systems, you have this, that, and the other thing, and you know, you have like mobs that you can fight that aren't Spider number 5 and, you know, Mechanical Wolf number 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Space Engineers would definitely gain popularity, but Space Engineers is definitely a game for, I feel like it's a game for a different crowd. Like Empyrion is very, very creative driven. You know, you have a lot of builders that are like, hey, I want to make something that looks really, really cool. And then, well, Space Engineers does have a lot of really cool ships. It's also more of a game of what would happen if I set the rotation of this to 5,000 and then just sat in a seat.
I would
What
agree.
happens if I put all these rotors together and hit X?
Yeah, it definitely tickles a different part of your brain. I agree. I mean, it's unfortunate like that, you know, but it is kind of the only thing that I think you can compare Empyrion to. I don't think there's anything remotely close to Empyrion.
Well, you're right. And you were right when you said they're two opposite ends of the spectrum, and you know, there's nothing that meets both of them in the middle. Really, that's a multiplayer game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess there's lesser games like Interstellar Rift, you know, but those are so underdeveloped and not nearly as obviously not nearly as popular, but just doesn't have, you know, it doesn't have the same amount of content to even compare them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We were talking the other night, me and Donk, and I forget, I think Neural or something. And I think Starship Evo is like the last thing that I'm still holding hopes out for when it comes to this space building genre. Like, there's literally, you know, Dual Universe was a huge disappointment. Starbase was just horrible. I oh my god, it was so disappointing.
I thought people were really excited for that.
Well, that was the disappointing part, was when we actually played it. And I mean, I don't know if other people have different views on it. I just thought it was horrible. I thought it was basically a lesser Space Engineers year 1 of development.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it's like, to me, you know, you're gonna come out in this genre, right? You're gonna come out with a game in this kind of genre where there's highly developed games that have been out for 6-7 years. You know, you can't start at the beginning. You can't be like, hey, we're gonna start building this amazing thing and we're gonna give you all these hopes and dreams. And it's like, we've lived that already and been disappointed already, so why would we do that again? You know, it's unfortunate, but you do have to kind of blame the studios that came 6 years ago and gave us a bunch of promises, like Elion, like, you know, Keen, like you know, some of these other games. It's like, we've already been through that, so we're, you know, you're not going to get a following of people that are going to jump on board and devote another 5 years to the same promise when they don't know anything about you, you know. And it's the unfortunate matter of it. They might have all the best intentions, they might be better development studio, they might, you know, but we'll never know, because I don't think people are going to invest 5 years in you. Just my opinion. I just think, like, if you're going to come into this game now, you have to already have some shit. You got to show us things immediately. Like, we got to see, like, you know, that other game, Star's End, the weird cowboy thing that has all the same assets as Empyrion. You know, it was like, okay, you know, this is Empyrion, but like year 1. Well, you know what I mean? And it's like, and they haven't done anything since. Like,
well, and here's a criticism that I personally have for Empyrion especially. Can we get some new models for some of the creatures in game, except the freebie ones that came with Unreal Engine?
The answer is probably not. I don't know.
And any game like that that's going to, like, Empyrion has other aspects of it, and honestly, the mobs are really just world fillers. But like you said, they're easily recognizable assets at this point.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that the release one was a last ditch for the developers to bring in some income and justify spending real time improving the game. And I think when it didn't work, now we're just kind of... I don't know. And honestly, I don't have any insight or anything, so I'm not speaking from knowledge, but to me it just seems like we're working with a skeleton crew now. And anything interesting coming out of this game is coming from Ravian and Vermilion. And I don't know. I mean, I'm just bracing for that being the reality for the foreseeable rest of this. And listen, if that's the case, like, I'm fine. Like, we'll deal with it. Like, I can deal with that. But I just, in saying that, this game, you guys know my opinion of this game, and I mean, it still is, to me, the most completed, most interesting, most best building game, I think, of all time. And it's got a well-rounded amount of content if you can figure out how to play the game. Once you can play the game, you can find your way into some good hours of game time. Definitely, you could spend hundreds of hours playing the game. You could spend thousands of hours building in the game. So it has something no other game has. But I'm not going to gamble on that platform for any other game coming out. If you're gonna come out with a space building game, you better have the building aspect of it on the forefront, which Starship Evo has. Starship Evo has an amazing building platform. You can place shapes, but you can also manipulate the shape on the spot. So it's not like Dual Universe where you have to actually build the game within the game to build in the game. Fucking stupid. It's like ridiculous. Like, oh, let's make a whole building so we can hold all of our shapes so we can go and copy and paste them onto a build. What? Like... It's like making an interface within the game yourself. It's so weird.
I was there too. Trust me,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh my
just put
God.
it simply. That was terrible, man.
I don't care how many times Sig tried to sell it to me. I wasn't buying it. I'm like, no, Sig, this is ridiculous.
It's just like, no, this is actually trash. This is actually garbage. Let's not.
Sorry. No, I tried. Nope. And then
you did give it a good go. You did give it a good go, but it was. I mean, we. Yeah, no, that game's building system needs a complete and total overhaul. And I mean, I shouldn't have to have an engineering degree to figure out how your building system works either.
Yeah, and then see, I think that's another fail, right? Is they assume that the only people that are going to play these games are, just like engineers and stuff, like stationeers players and stuff. And I don't think that's the case. I think you have to kind of meet in the middle of people that want to come into the game and enjoy it and maybe be able to build something janky, and people that really have, the ability to do like art and stuff within the game. You got to be able to please both of those. Because if those janky guys,
I want to build something janky. I want to build my brick that flies through space.
Yeah, and have fun and enjoy it, and it works, and that's where this game shines. Because I could build something that looks like a brick, and it works just as well as a J. Randall build. And that's where you have success, and that's why people play Empyrion. You don't have to. It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to work to be
In
satisfied.
some of our survival games, you've seen some of the crap that I've come up with on the spot, like halfway thrusters exposed.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
And-
no, you were the other guy. I don't know if you saw that in my argument there.
Yeah.
You were the. I even used the word janky because that's your word.
I don't think he got it.
Oh,
No, I
okay.
got it.
Alright.
I
Yeah.
am the janky builder. Like that's my thing. Like I will, but it worked every single time. You know, when we needed a rare resource off the moon, you know, I built a little lunar lander looking thing and went and got it. It was basically thrusters strapped to a seat, but hey, it got me there.
Right. And that's it. And that's, of course, sci-fi is the most controversial argument of all time. I don't think there's anything that people will argue more than sci-fi as a whole. Like, but then especially ships and designs and what looks cool and what doesn't look cool and what looks interesting and what, I mean, everybody has their own interests and style, and and that's what makes this such a great thing, is that you can please so many different camps with one game. Sci-fi is so huge, like Star Wars to Battlestar to Stargate to other weird ones that you guys quote that I've never heard of, and that's all it is.
I really like the ships from Battlestar. Like I love the alligator head looking design. Battlestar Galactica technology. Defend with sheer amount of lead downrange. I can't hear XCal talking in stream.
He's not talking.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My wife just called me. Her tire's flat. So I haven't streamed since Saturday. I finally get to stream, and yeah.
I mean, you got to take care of what you got to take care of, man.
Yeah. Well, I gotta pick little XCal up. That's the important thing. I'd leave her at work until the end of the stream, but I can't leave the 7-year-old on the playground by herself. That wouldn't be too good. She'd probably enjoy that, but no.
Until all our friends walked away, but yes.
Right. But yeah. This might, I don't know, this might be a thing. I think it's kind of small, though. I always start so small.
Is this supposed to be a combat ship?
The beginnings of one, the nose of one, yeah.
I feel like you should kind of explore it. I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah.
Maybe, build something that's not necessarily so smooth, but like has like a lot of really, really harsh angles in it.
Yeah.
Like a real, like, just angry looking ship.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll we're doing Empyrion. We're gonna be doing Star Citizen once the update comes out. So I'll be streaming that on a regular. So probably at least twice a week I'll be doing Star Citizen. And then we've got random game Fridays. I don't know if you caught that, but I do a
I've been
doing rando games. Okay,
I've
so you saw the
been
other one?
catching it, but I've been sleeping or getting ready for work.
Yeah, we're doing Garriman's this week. It's N++. I have no idea what I'm getting into, but and no, it's not Notepad++ where I'm just gonna look at an Excel sheet all day. That would be
would be fun.
horrible. Oh my god, that would be the worst.
You'd be able to see who your real followers are. If they can tolerate you through that, they can
No,
tolerate
no, no.
anything.
They'd love it. Oh, they would love it, dude. They'd see me grueling and losing my mind over, I used to have to do compare in Notepad++ to like compare a lot of the scripts I got to use at work, and oh, it's so annoying.
Honestly, like that's what I was when I was back when somebody had the bright idea that we'd give Patreon members planets in like server 2. That's what I was using to write those planets.
Are we talking about me?
Yes, we're talking about you. So many sleepless nights.
That was Tim, right? Tim was like, "Hey, I want a planet." Like, hey.
It was just like, "Oh, you're the first one to actually want that."
You get a planet. You get a planet.
Okay, that's not right. Oh, okay, we'll redo it again.
What is going on today with YouTube, bro? Like, I am getting seriously banned, man.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You need to clear your browser histories. That's what's going on.
Is that what's going on?
I'm sure of it.
But I do the incognito thing. Isn't that enough? Like, what are you talking about? I thought that solved everything.
Apparently not.
I don't think they're really reaching their target demographic here. We prefer bald men with large beards talking about building games. That's the common theme here. We don't do that.
Or she's at least got to be like another species or something, like
No.
or something. Klingon, or I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, hey, Vulcans, that whole like detached emotionalness,
Oh man, what was the chick from Voyager? Like, with not Janeway, but the who were the ones with the wrinkly foreheads?
Oh, the what was her name? I cannot believe I forgot her name, but she was like half Klingon and half human.
Bro, yeah.
You like that? You like that wrinkly forehead?
I don't know. It did something for me. So
Taurus?
I don't know.
That's the one. Yeah,
I heard
it's
it,
Taurus.
Is that her name? Okay.
Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah, no, she was that.
I don't remember which one it was, but the 7 out of 9 or whatever, the Borg chick. Oh man.
Oh, okay.
I mean, definitely.
I might do like a wing thing. I might do like a weird like a wing that kind of comes out here and then wraps out here and does a thing, and maybe do some weapon. I don't know. I'm gonna do something weird with this, guys.
Like a wing, it just it goes away from the hull and then comes back into it in this like weird angular thing.
Yeah, like imagine like a flying squirrel like halfway through flight, and then all of a sudden he points his toes down, and but like he's still flying. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense.
I think I get you. I think I actually follow you.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Where his feet are like like he's standing up mid-flight, but the rest of him is still in that angle of flight, and then
okay,
yeah, and then his like junk is like the turret, and he's like pointing it, like that kind of way. You know what I mean? But he's got like 50 junks, and it's just
he's a well endowed squirrel.
That's what we're doing. We're doing something like that.
Yeah, I'll have fun. I gotta go pick up my kid.
Me too. Oh,
excellent.
Yeah, no, we gotta go pick up kids.
I don't have those.
You don't. Yeah, you don't. But dude, it was awesome talking to you again, man. Don't be a stranger so much.
Yeah, man. Later, Obsidian.
I mean, just kind of have to remember that you guys still like me.
Yeah.
No, we don't. We just like making fun of you, so.
Now we're getting real.
I mean, I'm permanently ingrained in this society. I am now a clip.
Now we're getting real. Guys, so apologies again. I will have to make up for this tomorrow. I might stream tonight. But this will become something better, I think. We'll keep working on this, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Until then, I'm going to pass you on to somebody else. Take care, guys. Man, this sucks. I feel like I was like kind of building something there.
I mean,
Then I gotta
you
stop.
You definitely had a flow going. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it was like a little flow, like a little something was going on there.
And then it's just kind of sadness because you fucking
Yeah.
tires.
Yeah. I hate tires, dude. If I could have all the money that I spent on tires. Oh.
Well, the island basically eats shit, so like.
Yeah. Oh, it's horrible, dude. Like, there's nails. I honestly, like, I think the people that sell the tires just throw nails out their windows when they're driving to work, just so they can get
flowing.
people to come. Yeah, totally.
You know, with as
totally.
much corruption as on that fucking island, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not fucking surprise me.
Okay, bro. Somebody, what the hell, man? Like, what? Oh, YouTube. I'm getting spammed again.
Hot girls in your area?
No, it's even worse. Like, what the hell, man? All right. All right, man. I'll catch you later.
Catch you later, man.